I would like to show a second method on how to change a Mossberg forend on their pump action shotguns. This is definitely a faster method than removing the trigger group, but you have to be careful of the magazine spring as it can come shooting out on you. So, just like every time, the first thing is to remove the barrel. And Mossberg sends these guns with some type of Loctite on the threads for these magazine tubes. So the very first time could be tough. I can always get them off by hand without too much trouble. It might help to put the gun in a padded vise the first time, but you do not need heat. It's some kind of low temp Loctite, and it's not a super strong bond. This one I've had off before, so it will come off nice and easy. It's actually a good thing to check. Sometimes these tubes can come loose, and if the barrel's not seated up square to this receiver, you run into problems that way. So after you get the barrel off, all you do, unthread this magazine tube, being careful that the magazine spring doesn't come shooting out. And you've got perfect access to your forend nut. You can change the forend at this point, easy enough. I don't think I need to show that again, but I will show to get these back together so you don't have the spring come flying out at you. Feed that back in there. And the only real trick is I like to keep my fingers on the spring like so, because it'll like to bind like so. So if you carefully walk that back in, it shouldn't give you any problems. Now the other thing is the stopper. It was actually cocked in there. If you try and just thread these in before this is actually inside the tube, it can bind and cause all kinds of problems for you. So I like to just push that into the tube and then thread in the magazine tube. And that's all there is to it. That's definitely the faster method. As long as you don't lose the spring, it works just fine.